everybody, so my name is Kianti Ashe and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter babies, okay? For the month of November 2019. So to start the readings off for this month, I'm going to first begin by reading an automatic writing that I put down. Okay, something that maybe your spirit needs at this time. I'm going to go with definitely, not maybe. But let's see. And as we know, these are general, so if they don't resonate with you here in this moment, I firmly believe they will at some point, but it may or may not. These are general, right? So Libra, keep yourself grounded. Make at least 10 minutes out of every day solely about you. Angel number 8, okay? Virgo also got this. Now, you could be a Libra who is very close to Virgo, sign, or you can be a Libra who has Virgo somewhere on your chart, okay? Because Virgo definitely got this, okay? So if not, it still may apply to you. Spirit wants you to know that you have to make some time out for yourself each and every day. If you're going through any difficulties in your life, the best way to figure out your next move, your next step, is to be in clear energy, right? And the way to do that is to stay grounded. So Spirit wants you to know to keep yourself grounded for the month of November 2019, Libra, okay? So let's start with the hidden deck here. Let's see what things may be hidden from Libra. What does Libra need to know? What may be hidden from Libra that they need to know about? What is going to be brought to their awareness at this time, especially during this retrograde? What's going to be brought to their attention, right? Ooh, the rainbow prince in reverse. So we got compensation and perseverance, okay? So either your money or how you spend your money, how the money is coming in, something like that may be on your mind or something that you need to be focused on at this time, okay? The sacred union came out next. So either you or someone very close to you is getting married or has a very special connection in their lives, okay? I do feel that it could be you, but you guys know how you are with romance. You're like, right? So it could be someone close to you. And then we have Sisters of the Seasons in reverse, okay? So it says cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. So I feel like at this time, things just may be a little out of place. You may feel like things with your finances are out of place. That's really what I'm getting. And here at the center, I do get a wedding, okay? So, someone out there, like I said, could be getting married, could have their sacred partnership in their life, okay? Romance could be something that you're thinking about, or, you know what I mean, maybe you feel like you're not in a financial place, or you're not financially secure enough to pursue a romantic relationship or situation, right? So with this cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order, we are definitely in Mercury retrograde. That's my ruling planet, so excuse me right now for not being able to articulate. I apologize. But, what should I say? However, Jesus, see, it just keeps happening. Anywho, so, yes, guys, okay, this is the divine's way of saying when the time is right. So if things seem a little out of order right now, just know that by the time this happens or by the time this comes, you'll be exactly where you need to be. Don't worry about it. I feel like this is a concern of somebody. So right here we have survival and false promises. Some of you may either feel like you made false promises to someone, or you don't want them to think that you've made false promises. Like I said, you're just not in a place where you're financially secure enough to be able to do that. Yep, we got the Diamond Dreamer here in reverse. And the Diamond Dreamer is all about prosperity, wealth, abundance, blessings, showering somebody with gifts and money. For example, if you knew somebody special to you that was getting married, what would you be doing? Showering them with gifts and money, right? If you yourself are getting married, what is going to happen? You'll be showered with gifts and money. So maybe at this time you just don't feel worthy of it. Somebody feels either you or someone was given false promises, okay? And then we have Gaia's Garden here in reverse. Alright, so I'm definitely feeling like it's just not time. However, when the time comes, you're going to get what you want. So this is about, and it says, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Okay? So I feel like you have to be very careful of what you promise people, what you promise folk, what you believe when people promise you things. Because you cannot always expect honesty from other people, but you can always expect it from yourself. You should at least be able to, right? So give yourself that much. And then at the bottom we have the altar priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. Okay, so pray about it, and I do feel like your circumstances will turn around. Okay, pray about it. Ooh. My nose is itching, so that's confirmation. All right, so messages. Yep, there is a Virgo who is involved. Remember, I told you I said that came out in Virgo's reading as well. We also have the Ten of Cups. So definitely a marriage or somebody's wedding is on your mind, okay? Something that you have going on financially is on your mind about that, okay? Let's see what's going on here. So this is for Libra for the month of, okay. So we do have the Two of Ariel, okay? So being in a place where you're balancing things out in your life, or you're at least trying to. Sometimes you feel like you're walking a tight rope, okay? That's what I always get as a reader with that energy, okay? We also have Change Your Life as your challenge, all right? So that's a pretty interesting challenge, okay? So I'm just going to slow my roll right here and say, with this Two of Ariel, this energy is all about, let's say when we're working, going to school, going to the gym, spending time with our friends, being a dad, being a mom, doing all of those things all the time, right? Sometimes you feel quite overwhelmed. So this is Spirit's way of saying, you know, don't try to do more than you can at one time. Make sure that you're doing things in moderation. And also, don't be so hard on yourself while you're doing these things. Enjoy it. Have fun so that it doesn't seem so mundane, okay? And so ordinary and everyday, right? Blah, 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 right? So then we have Change Your Life as your challenge. Your challenge, like I said, it's a challenge for you to change your life. Maybe it's seeming like you just keep doing the same things, or like you can't get ahead, or like the cycle won't close and complete with that Sisters of the Seasons in reverse, right? All right, so let us see. You're being guided to become the king of action with the King of Gabriel here, okay? So Spirit is telling you if you want something to change, you're going to have to change it. That's what I'm getting. All right, look at that. Divine guidance. That's your focus. See, Spirit is telling you if you want something to change, you're going to have to change it. All right, and then we have decision, which would be the Devil card. So it looks like you have a decision to make. Seriously. And we have Five of Cups at the bottom. So I do feel like some of you are emotionally maturing. And even if you're older, you get what I'm saying, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, it's always, you know, wisdom to be gained. So I feel like some of you are emotionally maturing, realizing why certain things happened in your life, not berating yourself or others for what they have done or haven't done, and just accepting where you are and looking forward to where you're going, right? So emotional maturity. But this card says, and also underneath that, wow, underneath that we have Six of Wands in reverse, and underneath that we have solutions, okay? So everything I literally just said, because the Six of Gabriel, Six of Wands is about success, victory, after going through hardships and difficult times, arguments, and stuff like that. So anywho, this Five of Cups says, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining, okay? And it was because of, you know, feeling like you lost something or like you weren't successful. I just heard failure, okay? You're not a failure, so I just want to say that. You are nothing of the sort, okay? So this card says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Some of you may have gotten demoted, or maybe you just didn't want a job anymore. Maybe something happened with the job, something with your finances in a job, okay, is really what I'm getting here. Because it says finances, scholarships, promotions, things like that, but it's in reverse. Like I said, this was also in reverse. Remember, I told you, Five of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. To me, like I said, seeing the silver lining in situations and recognizing that things don't happen to you, they happen for you, for your growth, right? For you to gain wisdom, right? So 14, solutions. It says success that comes from objective compromise, changing your mindset, right? As well. It says self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So forgiving people who you feel like may have walked away from you, forgiving yourself for what you feel like you, like I said, either have or have not done, others as well. This Two of Coins, like I said, it says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, okay, making work fun. So remember to not have it be so boring and blah. This being number 16, this is 7, okay? This is Spirit's way of saying you're on the right path, all right? So you have to trust the process, okay? And growth is a process. Everything is a process when it's done the right way and for the right reasons, right? So it says a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Remember, I said you have to become the king of action. So break free of procrastination and embrace the opportunities that change brings. Like I said, instead of looking at this as a loss, as you being a failure, right? You're realizing, hey, this might actually be a solution. Now I can explore other things. Now I can expand. Now I can open my business. Now I can start that thing I wanted to do. Now I can be talent manager. Now I can do whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? That you know that you're great at, that you're passionate about, that you smash, you know? So, IDK, my BFF Jill. Then we also have over here the King of Action, being called to be the King of Gabriel. This is your guidance, okay? They're guiding you to this. They're saying go ahead and change your life and become the King of Action. Take action. And you don't have to be a male to be a king. This is just having that dominant, I'm going to go and do something type of thing, okay? Being driven. Even right here, it says generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. That to me sounds like a talent manager. Maybe some of you need to look into that, right? So it says keep your eyes on the big picture, like I said. Okay, you lost your job. Okay, you got demoted. You're worth more than that. That's why. Spirit's been telling you for a long time, need you to do something else. You haven't been doing it. You felt comfortable where you was at. It was enough. Spirit says it's not enough for you. You deserve more than that, and you know it. So it says keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. People don't know your heart. They look at you like you this and that. Your heart speaks for you. God knows your heart. The divine knows your heart. I, who am looking at this, I know your heart. I see it. Okay, so don't berate yourself for what you think you have done, haven't done, or whatever else, right? Like that card that I love so much, the angel card, right? So divine guidance. Spirit coming in and guiding you. Like I said, hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. We're not doing it. Spirit comes in and gives us a tower moment. A car accident. Losing a job. A fire. A breakup. Whatever, just so that we can really get it and we can really see the bigger picture and be like, okay, Spirit, I heard you. I get it now, right? So it says the search for meaning in life. You've been searching for your meaning. Spirit is calling you. It's time to answer the call. So it says consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends, okay? This also has a lot to do with, like, let's say, Freemasons, okay, any type of brotherhood organization or sisterhood organization, like, you know, the Eastern Stars and stuff like that, okay, higher knowledge, if you will, deeper knowledge, scientific knowledge, if you will, okay. So then 15, having a decision to make. You can either answer the calling, or you can sit around and pretend that you regular Joe when you know you're not, right? Regular Georgette when you know you're not, right? So it says, release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. You worried that you're not going to be able to fly and you keep keeping yourself inside this cage when Spirit is telling you to get out of the cage. So you have a decision to make, Libra. The choice is yours. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace and heavies.